Hello, welcome to another episode of The Weeping Prophet by Sister Philomena. So today I'll be talking about the meaning of the feeding of the thousands by Jesus Christ in the Bible. Jesus Christ did the miracle of feeding the multitude in two different occasions. The first one was the feeding of 4,000 people with 7 loaves of bread and a few fish. After eating, the disciples took up 7 baskets full of leftover pieces. The second time was 5,000 people and the leftover was 12 baskets. Now the question is, Jesus Christ teaches a lesson in everything he does, no matter how small it is. With his actions, he has demonstrated to us that our God is the God of wonders, impossibility specialist, the God who says a word and it comes to pass. But what is actually the main lessons from this act? For it is very obvious that God can do all things, and Jesus Christ is the witness of what our God can do. The lessons are that God is enough for us. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Compassion for each other. Show human sympathy. Share with one another. And the final, which is the most important of all, is that Jesus showed that we Christians will be taking his flesh as everlasting food that nourishes the soul and body, and that it will be enough for everyone. However, I talked about the baskets containing the leftovers, which were 12 and 7 baskets, respectively. Jesus Christ left a message too with that. Before he asked his disciples to ask them to sit in groups, he knew already how many they were and how many each of them can eat. But he went ahead and did the signs and wonders that produced thousands of loaves of bread and fishes. Wasting of food is also a sin, and Jesus knew about that. So the question is, he is God the Son. He knew all this. Then what exactly is he trying to communicate to us? You know, there is something I notice about Jesus whenever I'm reading about him, his teachings and actions. Jesus leaves coded messages in everything he does. Jesus Christ was telling us that through this action, how many people that are allowed to come to him, how people will learn to know him, how he is ready to die on the cross to make sure that everyone is saved, how the laborers are out there in the field to harvest, but the harvest is few. Let us mirror that to our world today. What is the population of the world today? Please Google that. Then you compare it to the number of people who are wearing Christianity as labels. They are not more than half the population. Now you compare it again with the number of those who are really born of the water and of the Holy Spirit. Your guess is as good as mine. Remember, Jesus came here during the beginning of end times, and we are in the last century of the end times. Have you ever given a thought to that before? Brothers and sisters, there was a vision I had in May 2021 where I saw Jesus kneeling down before God the Father, begging him. I will leave the link to that vision here so you can go and listen to it. You must not believe me. I know so many fakes are out there. But it is also better if you will pray about it or even ask or think as the Spirit leads you. I say the truth, nothing but the truth. I do not seek false attention. I seek to bring your soul to God. You must belong to that 144,000 people as recorded by Revelation 14. The 144,000 people should ring alarm on us. The feeding of the thousands should also draw your attention to God. Jesus was speaking to us throughout all his miracles. But this particular one is telling us that all has been done to save us, but only few made it, even when all facilities are available. May the Holy Spirit speak to you as you're listening to this broadcast. God bless you. From the Weeping Prophet, Sister Philomena.